The second thing is how much you put on. So I read somewhere, and it was a good image, about a shot glass, depending how big your shot glass is, about an ounce, let's say, is enough to cover a body of most people. Right? So you got to put on a good amount of it. And then I think here's where most people fall down. You ask people, do you wear sunscreen? And it's, I put it on in the morning. And then if you're out at the beach all day or the park and you're swimming and you're doing sports, that is not going to last. So you need to reapply like every 2 hours or so.
Really?
And more. If you go in and you swim, if you sweat, if you towel yourself off, you're going to lose it. So you gotta keep applying it.
Wow, this is very relevant information, particularly for next summer, for every summer. I mean, we should play this piece for people who go to the beach.
It's not just the summer, though.
Yeah.
You know, you could get it in the winter. You could get it when there's reflective surfaces like snow. You get it when you go skiing. You could get sunburned. So, you know, most people should be in the habit of year-round.
That's a good point.
Sunscreen,
Very
really.
Good point. Yes.
Now there are two major categories of sunscreen. You're asking about what types of sunscreens.
Yeah.
Broadly speaking, there's mineral blockers. They're called, and chemical. So minerals are named minerals because it's a mineral. It's either zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. And this works by literally physically blocking the sun. Sometimes we call them physical
And these
blockers.
are not toxic to the person?
No.
Okay.
No. So there is some controversy about nanoparticles. So when you make it very small particles, there are some concerns that have been raised. I don't know that there's a definitive answer on that. And the reason why people sometimes don't like these physical blockers is because that's the ones that go on white and can be hard to rub in. So they're not so cosmetically elegant in that sense sometimes. They're the kind that I prefer. And I'll tell you why for the most part. The other category is called chemical blockers. And the chemical blockers, they block the sun by absorbing the sunlight into the chemical structure, essentially. It absorbs the energy into the bonds. The problem with this is two things. First, this has to be put on about 15 minutes before you go into the sun, so it's not instantly active. But more importantly, there's a much greater incidence of skin allergies to these. So I find that the physical blockers, you know, people generally don't have a reaction to. And the final reason, again, I'm not advocating against the chemical blockers, but there are some reasons why sometimes you prefer not to use them. When you put them on, you know, millions of people and then they go into the beach and then it washes off in the ocean, there are concerns that this has an adverse effect on coral reefs.